What's up, guys? It's Corsi from Gaming Legit. Happy holidays. Hope you guys had a good Christmas. Giving you some Bad Company Vietnam. Give you a little bit extra little special intro too because of the holidays. Tell me if you like the intro. I don't know how long or if this video will even post since I'm using a Daft Punk song from the TRON album. TRON, by the way, freaking awesome movie, and a lot of you probably aren't even familiar with the 1982, I think is when it came out, the first TRON. So this is a sequel to the first one, and I grew up on that first movie, and that movie was a trip back then. But the graphics and the special effects for that video back then, people are probably gonna have troubles watching that video, but that's where it all came from. That's where this new this new sequel came from. So, and this movie, man, I watched it. I got goosebumps in that movie probably like 20 different times. And when I mean goosebumps, it's just like some epic scene that just gives me shrills up my spine because it's so epic. And it was just absolutely phenomenal. And a lot of that is due to the soundtrack. And Daft Punk made a fantastic onslaught of music for this movie. And it's just, what a freaking awesome movie. And so I bought the album with the gift card that I got for Christmas, and I used one of those songs for my new intro. And so hopefully I don't get in trouble by YouTube or some copyright issue for using like the first 15 seconds of that intro, but who knows. I got in trouble a while ago for using Hysteria, so hopefully it's not the case. If not, then I'll keep on using that intro song because that intro song is the bomb. So yeah, leave a comment to what you think about that brief intro. Let me know. Anyways, straight to the video and the commentary for the video. A little preface to what's going on. Obviously we're playing Rush. This is a nice sequence that happens right here. So this is something you should do as a medic. I see the zap, I know my teammate is dead, but he also called out that there's guys over there. So rather than being a bad medic, those infamous medics that go revive without even thinking and therefore get everybody killed because he's so focused on reviving you, by the time he revives you, he's already killed you, and your friend that you just revived is going to die because he's going to be completely caught off guard. That's a bad medic. You don't want to be doing that. And so kind of what I did right there is I saw the zap marks. I know I'm communicating with my teammates. He called out that there was a couple guys over there, so I just spotted the area, making sure that I was in the clear before I went to go revive him, and finished off the enemy that killed him, and then went and revived him to prevent from that whole drama and that situation from going on. That still happens to this day in this Bad Company. I don't know what's going on. And sometimes I'm sitting there screaming at my mic, "Don't revive me! Don't revive me!" Because I've died like 3 times in a row consecutively after a guy keeps on reviving me. It's like, just let me be. Just let me respawn somewhere else. I don't want to spawn by you. It gets super, super annoying. And so you got to be a smart medic. And, as far as ranking up, if you're just going to be getting this game, because I know I've gotten some comments on my channel from people that are going to be drawn to this game, maybe because they're late on my video channel and they didn't see my early Bad Company videos. My channel basically grew on my Bad Company videos. But maybe you're a Call of Duty fan or a Halo fan, that's what, you found me or stumbled across me on YouTube. And you're going to get Bad Company. This is the game that you want. It looks really fun. I've caught your interest in it. To rank up fast, first thing I gotta preface is that this game ranks up differently than the other games. It's not like Call of Duty where you just have a general rank, or Halo, you have a general rank and you just kind of rank up with that. Halo, you get all the weapons and all your stuff right off the get. But in Call of Duty, you can purchase your guns as you rank up, and as you rank up, you unlock the guns that you can then buy, and so on and so forth. But in this game, if you're using a medic, you only rank up the medic class. You only rank up the class that you are using. And so if you want to get new snipe stuff, you have to gain experience with the sniper. So you have to be using the sniper to unlock the mortar strike or whatever ability or sniper rifle that comes out next. Same thing for the medic. If you want to be able to unlock the health packs that revive or heal faster, you got to gain the XP and time spent for the medic class. It's not a general rank. So you might like get to, I don't know, I'm just spitting out numbers. Say you just get this game and you spend all your time as a medic and you get up to like rank 15 or something like that, which will take you a while to do, by the way, because in this game it takes a long time to rank up. You will unlock all your abilities for the medic class, but say you want to switch over to your engineer, you switch over to your engineer and you don't have you know, the series of RPGs that you get when you unlock. So you have to use the engineer class and start ranking up to get all of your different equipment. So in that way, this game's a little bit different. But, you know, on the leaderboards at the end of the game, the guy that's usually on the top of the leaderboard point-wise is the medic. The medic gets tons of points. And so as far as the number rank for your overall rank, using the medic will rank you up the fastest. I mean, he's the biggest team player in this game, you know, constantly reviving people. So you get 50 points per revive, and if you do it right, and you're playing smart, you can revive a ton of guys during the game. You get a ton of points just from reviving. On top of that, you're throwing down health packs, and that just naturally gives you 20 points. And if you have the speed health pack thingy-mabobber, that just spits out 20 points like every second. And so that on top of the kills and arming MCOM stations, a medic just seems to be able to just go crazy with his scores. And if you're a good medic, will be on the top of the leaderboards almost every single lobby. You know, unless you have a bunch of like retard medics going around not doing their objective. So maybe if you want to rank up your just overall rank, medic's going to be the fastest way of doing it, guys. You know, you get so many points using the medic. And the guns aren't that bad either. Nice, you know, one of the things that I really like about using the medic on top of all the objective things that help out your teammates is are the weapons. The weapons are so nice because the clip sizes are so large. And so what I do as a medic to increase my mobility is I put on the lightweight. I kind of disregard that quick. I keep on. You know, I don't know the names to a lot of shit. You know, I kind of want to fumbles up my commentaries a little bit. But there's this health pack ability that you could slap on. That's like your first spec 1 ability. I have lightweight equipped, but on that second tier of perks, you can put on an ability that lets you know, it does faster healing ability for this health pack. That's not as important for a rush game. The thing that I want to be able to do is move around fast so I can get to any teammates that I need to revive faster and be able to get to the MCOM stations. If I have to spawn all the way back to the base, it makes it so I can run to the other parts of the base faster. And the cool thing also about this game, if you're new to this, is that you know, sprint is limited in most all games besides this one. Sprint is not limited in this game, which is really nice because that means that you don't have to take 2 hours to get to a spot. So if you have to spawn all the way back to the base, and even if you have lightweight, it's even better, the lightweight pack, because then you can get to them even faster. And so the route, hopefully you're taking some of the stuff from the video that I'm not necessarily commentating as it comes up. You know, for example, that route that I chose to get to this MCOM, I knew where all of the heat was going on, the hot spots of this, all the battles were going on, so I took the long way, and that extra time paid off. It made it so I can get all the way over to the MCOM station to arm it, and now I can successfully defend it with my teammates. And so you got to do that, you know, you got to, you know, you want to get instantly into the battle, but take that extra 30 seconds, 20 seconds, not even 20 seconds, to take a slightly longer, boring route to get to the MCOM stations, and a lot of the times it pays off in the end. I'm using the, I don't know what this is called. I believe it's called the RPK. It's my favorite light machine gun. I think it has the best iron sights. It seems to be the most powerful. The other machine guns, don't get me wrong, are beasts too. The M60's iron sights aren't that great. I don't like them. You know, blocks off a lot of your view. It's not as easier to line up shots if you don't, you know, pull your iron sights right on target. The RPK seems to be the best as far as the iron sights go, and so that's why I like to use the RPK. The damage is higher too. The other assault rifle that you get shoots a lot faster, but the damage is less. That's kind of that balance you get between the different weapons. You know, it's either you have a high damaged weapon with a low fire rate, or you have a high fire rate with a low damage. It's always that balance between the two, and you just pick out which one you prefer. Disregard the accuracy of the weapons, you know, especially for Bad Company. Other games, maybe for Modern Warfare, you're not going to be doing a lot of burst fire with your weapons. You are actually going to be holding down the trigger. So the accuracy ratings for those weapons actually do matter. But in Battlefield or Bad Company, you have complete control over how you're going to be shooting your weapon. And so if you want to be shooting one bullet at a time, which basically is assured 100% accuracy, you can do that in this game. And so if a weapon statistics for some weapon that has a high damage, it says that, you know, it's got terrible accuracy, don't like disregard or like just go, okay, I'm not going to be using this weapon. It's not the case. You can shoot the weapon how you want, and so if it's got terrible accuracy, just pace your shots more accurately. So if the target's far away, you pull up your iron sights, you line it on top of a spot that you made. You remember always to be spotting your targets. Spotting only lasts like 3 seconds. I think when the game first came out, spotting lasted a lot longer. It seems like I don't get nearly the spot assists points that I normally do, but I spot a guy, and because my teammates for that duration of time are able to see where my spot then fades off, but my teammates still know where he is regardless of the spot fading off, and then they are able to finish him off, but I don't get the spot points for that, even though that because of my spot they know where he's at. So that gets kind of frustrating now. It seems like before you got a lot more points for spotting, but not so much now with the new updates for how long the spotting lasts. Anyways, back to what I was saying about shooting your weapon. You know, you line up your iron sights onto a target that's spotted or a guy, and regardless of the weapon, you can shoot that weapon bullet per bullet across the entire map accurately, regardless of the accuracy. So that's something that's just absolutely fantastic about this game, that I always liked about this game, that no other game really has set into its playability, its first-person shooter playability. You have complete control of your weapons in this game. That's what's so gnarly. You know, one of the largest deterrents away from this game, I feel like, that people don't like playing this, maybe it's because it's so big. Vehicles is another thing. People automatically rule vehicles as kind of noobish, and people don't like dealing with them. Call of Duty, it's kind of a twitch shooter. There's no weightiness in the controls at all. Bad Company's got a slight amount of weightiness, but I have my sensitivity cranked all the way up to the top, so it basically makes it so that I don't have a weightiness in my controls virtually at all. And on top of that note too, Call of Duty games have auto aim. Halo, I believe, I could be wrong on this, has auto aim. Bad Company doesn't have auto aim. It has absolutely no auto aim of any sort. And so people that talk crap about this game, you got to understand that a lot of the PC gamers too, like they think the PC gamers that play this think that they're better than the console players, when in reality it's a hell of a lot easier to play this on PC than it is a console, because there's not any auto aim helping us out either, and we have to use console joysticks. We don't have a mouse to drag over top of who we're shooting at. I'm not dissing on the PC gamers, I'm just saying that you see that fallacy pointed out all the time, and even on my YouTube channel where the PC gamers come on and talk about how much easier the console version of the game is, when it's completely not true. So the whole reason why I brought this up is there is not any auto aim set onto Bad Company. This is a nice hiding position, by the way, defending this MCOM. They can't see you, and basically you're just waiting for them to get to the MCOM, and when they start disarming it, you basically have it. It's an easy kill. And so there's no auto aim. So the whole reason why I wanted to bring this up is because the quick scoping going on in Bad Company is totally different from the quick scoping going on in the Call of Duty games, because Call of Duty games, your quick scoping is aided massively by the auto aim system, and so a lot of the times, especially in Modern Warfare 2, you'd see guys get kills before their scopes were even up. It's because of the auto aim system. As soon as you start pulling up your scope starts pulling towards the player that you're aiming at because of the auto aim system. In this game, you don't have that helpful hand always helping you. And so the quick scopers in this game, especially the people that have figured it out, I'm gonna take the jump and put myself on that fence, you know, for ridicule from everybody else that's in the population of gamers that are hardcore for one game versus the other, and they think that this game is skillfully better than this one. I'm gonna say that if you can successfully quick scope in this game over and over, as well as you do in Modern Warfare, you're a better player in this game than you are in Modern Warfare, because there's no auto aim system. So just take that in consideration for some future possible sniping videos that you see on my part, because there's no auto aim system in this game. Anyways, God bless, Happy New Year's, and I'll see you in upcoming vids. Woo!